I use wedges all the time in my woodworking when I wedge together chairs, or in this case when I wedge together workbenches, and generally using to tighten up mortise and tenon joints. But when I first started using wedges, one of the big mysteries was actually how to make them. And a lot of the explanations that I read just didn't ever kind of click for me until I actually saw somebody do it. So today I'm going to show you two ways to make wedges. One with a bandsaw and one with a handsaw. When you do it on the bandsaw, you're going to do it with your miter gauge, and you want to prepare your stock. And this is a piece of stock that's fairly wide. It's white oak, and so it's wide so that it'll register up against your miter gauge, and the grain runs this direction. And so this is going to be the length of my wedge. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the angle setting on the miter gauge. So I'm going to adjust the miter gauge, and here I'm going to adjust it to 2 degrees. And that will make a 4-degree wedge. So what we're going to do is we're going to align the edge of the work with the blade, push it through the saw, then come back, flip it over, align it with the edge of the blade, and push it through the saw again. Keep repeating that over and over again, and that will make 4-degree wedges that fall to the edge of the blade. Now you don't need a bandsaw to cut wedges, you can do it by hand. Now you can split them out with sort of a knife, a hacking knife or a froe, or you can do what I do, which is to saw them out. And you take a bevel gauge and you set it for 2 degrees, and then you first lay out all your cuts on your work. So you put the bevel gauge down at the point, then flip it, and just connect the points all the way across until you have as many wedges as you want. Then you can square the lines across the end grain to make it easier to start your cut. Then it's just a matter of sawing out to your lines. Then after you have as many cuts as you want, just take your work and cross-cut the wedges free. And there you have it. Make wedges all day if you like.